Naoya Inoue. Born the 10th of April 1993, is a Japanese professional boxer, nicknamed the Monster. Inoue is known for his timing, speed, punching power, and body punching ability. Having a knockout ratio of 88%, he is a 3-division world champion and the former undisputed bantamweight world champion, having held the WBA Super, IBF, Ring magazine titles between 2019 and January 2023, and the WBC and WBO titles between 2022 and January 2023, and the WBC and WBO titles between 2022 and January 2023. He previously held the WBA regular bantamweight title from 2018 to 2019, the WBO junior bantamweight title from 2014 to 2018, and the WBC light-flyweight title in 2014. As of 2023, he is ranked as the world's best active boxer, pound for pound, by the Transnational Boxing Rankings Board (TBRB), second by the Ring, the Boxing Writers Association of America and ESPN, and fourth by BoxRec. Inoue turned professional in 2012, signing with Ohashi Boxing Gym. Of his own volition, he signed an agreement with Hideyuki Ohashi to never fight against easy opponents. On the 2nd of October 2012, he fought against Filipino national champion Chris Inoue and won his debut via a 4th-round knockout. After this victory, he won his next 2 fights against Thai national champion Ngaprajan Chuatana and Japan's #1 ranked light-flyweight boxer Yuki Sano. On the 25th of August 2013, Inoue captured the Japanese light-flyweight title from the WBA's #3 ranked contender and future WBA, IBF, and Ring magazine light-flyweight champion Ryoichi Taguchi. This was seen as Inoue's toughest test thus far, but in the end he dominated and battered Taguchi over 10 rounds. Inoue vs. Hernandez Kokiechim. Inoue stopped Adrian Hernandez to 9-1. 18 KOs to be crowned the WBC light flyweight champion in his 6th professional bout. At Oda City General Gymnasium on the 6th of April 2014, Hernandez was a 2-division champion who had previously gone 8-1 in world title bouts. But Inoue dominated the fight from beginning to end. Inoue's sole defense of his light flyweight title came against Samartlek Kokiechim. 17-5, 5 KOs in September 2014. Inoue routed Kokiechim, winning every round on all scorecards and dropping his opponent twice before finally stopping him. In the 11th round, Inoue vs. Narvaez, in November 2014, he vacated his light flyweight title in order to challenge WBO junior bantamweight title holder Omar Andres Narvaez for 3-1-2. His one loss had come by decision to Nonito Donaire in 2011. Narvaez had won his first world championship in 2002, making 27 title defenses of his belts since. Inoue arrived at the fight with a 7-0 record. However, the young challenger Inoue put Narvaez down within a minute of the first round. He then proceeded to hurt Narvaez over and over with carefully placed body shots. Inoue knocked out the long-time champion in the 2nd round to capture his 2nd world title. Inoue vs. Kono Rodriguez, on the 9th of November. It was announced that Inoue's 4th defense would come against Kohei Kono 3-1-1. 13 KOs on the 30th of December 2016. Kono was a 2-time junior bantamweight champion who had lost his WBA belt to Luis Concepcion in his previous fight. Naoya's brother, Takuma, was slated to challenge for a world title against Marlon Tapales on the same night, but he pulled out due to a fractured right hand. Inoue stopped Kono in another commanding performance. Kono was dropped once by a left hook from Inoue before being stopped in the 6th round. This was the first time Kono lost a fight due to stoppage. During 2016, Inoue repeatedly sought a unification bout against 4-division champion and WBC champion Roman Gonzalez. However, Gonzalez chose to face Carlos Cuadras instead in the second half of the year. Gonzalez stipulated that the terms offered for an Inoue fight weren't good. Enough, as Inoue was mostly unknown in North America. 42. Inoue's fifth defense of his WBO title came against Ricardo Rodriguez in May 2017. Rodriguez proved to be yet another outmatched opponent, as Inoue comfortably won by stopping him in the third round, following a flurry of punches.
Corner right above us, he'll dust down, he's ready to go again, is Rodriguez. Here comes Inoue. Oh, he's got into the body. Oh, what a shot. Inoue's waiting.
2 minutes to go, Jim.
Oh, this is unbelievable from Inoue. Third time he's gone down. Rocks to the core. Another count. It's over. Michael Alexander waves it off in the second. Shoto!
Inoue versus Nieves, following his easy win over Rodriguez. Inoue joined the HBO Boxing After Dark card Superfly set at the StubHub Center on the 9th of September 2017.
Inoue.
He's been further super bantam, and in good condition. Nieves.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
The event was headlined by the Gonzalez-Sorong-Basay rematch for the WBC Junior Bantamweight title. It also featured a WBC eliminator between Carlos Cuadras and Juan Francisco Estrada.
To try and really get his name in lights. Wins, so that power has carried him.
Inoue on the counter, and that's good work to the body.
Just to take the shots on the glove.
Out of range with his own.
In addition to Inoue's debut in the USA and first pro bout abroad. Originally, McJoe Arroyo was slated to be Inoue's challenger, but Arroyo wound up fighting Roshu Warren in an IBF eliminator instead. Inoue's sixth defense of his WBO title was successful, as he hammered Nieves, who threw in the towel after 6 rounds. Nieves was rocked towards the end of round 2, but Inoue was unable to finish him as he headed back to his corner when he mistook the 10-second warning with the bell.
As we mentioned it before the contest.
His hand is suffering from hand injuries, probably because of that power, Inoue.
Absolutely.
The 8 stone 3 champion. Accuracy 2, Inoue off, and he's soon.
Yeah, he's not in a way at all, and another
Decreasing Nieves up here.
Just trying to find somewhere to hide. The physical strength and that long training camp seem a long way away.
Inoue scored a knockdown in round 5 after a left hook to the body. Nieves retired after round 6, when Inoue repeatedly landed that left hook to the body to no response from Nieves. Inoue landed 118 of 407 punches, 29% to Nieves 45 of 209, 22%. Inoue versus McDonnell. Promoter Eddie Hearn first reported to Sky Sports on the 14th of February 2018 that a deal was being negotiated for WBA regular bantamweight champion Jamie McDonnell, 2-9-1-1-3 KOS, to defend his title, which he won in 2014, for the 7th time, against Inoue in Japan. McDonnell's original plan was to move up to super bantamweight in 2018. However, instead stated he wanted big challenges and saw Inoue as a solid opponent to test himself. 55-56 on the 6th of March. Inoue held a press conference in Japan announcing the fight against McDonnell at the Ota City General Gymnasium in Tokyo, Japan on the 25th of May 2018. He bravely got up, only to be sent back down after a series of brutal punches by Inoue, including another clean left hook which seemed to discombobulate McDonnell's senses. The referee waved the fight off within less than a round, declaring Inoue the TKO victor. After defeating McDonnell, Inoue said, "I'll participate in the World Boxing Super Series to face other world champions with pleasure," confirming he would take part in the bantamweight tournament, where he would meet other world champions. Inoue versus Payano at the draft gala on the 20th of July, Inoue 16-0. 1-4 chose to defend his WBA title against Dominican Republic boxer Juan Carlo Payano 20-1. 9 KOs in the quarterfinal. Payano was ranked number 4 by the WBA and number 7 by the WBC at bantamweight.
So here we go then.
Red and white trunks trimmed with the black wings coming inside this professional bout tonight. Them coming inside the distance in that sole reversal.
First round knockout. It was a right hand just 70 seconds into their scheduled 12-round bout. Inoue connected with a jab before blasting Inoue with a perfect straight right hand. That put Inoue flat on his back and unable to continue. Referee Pinit Prayedsav immediately stopped the fight. At 1:10 into the first round.
When the fight was still in its nascent stages, Inoue eyes spinning like the wheels on a fruit machine when that right hand landed.
Inoue versus Donaire. Inoue faced 4-weight world champion Naoya Donaire 40-5, 26 KOs, on the 7th of November 2019 in Saitama, Japan, for the World Boxing Super Series final. In a thrilling fight that saw incredible heart and endurance displayed by both men. Inoue ultimately won a unanimous decision with scores of 116-111, 117-109 and 114-113. The two traded punches in the first half of the fight.
Both of the men in the final, and just as we say it, the right hand lands, and it's staggered Naoya Donaire, who fires back with a left hook. Inoue.
In the second round, a left hook from Donaire caused a serious cut above Inoue's right eye which affected his vision. But he fought back hard and in the fifth round had Donaire in trouble, who was saved by the bell.
Dances, we know Inoue is fresh, believes in himself, down counter him, and this is good stuff from Inoue. Terrific comment.
Oh, good right hand.
And this is now Inoue's round.
Oh, and again.
But he hurt Donaire there, and he did. Right hand, left hook, then another right hand. Donaire just inching back for the first time in the round. Inoue starting to pick those shots. The bell is a go now, but we're still here. Championship rounds. Right. Oh, Inoue will sense the shots landing full in the rockers. Donaire not taking his big back with him.
During the 11th round, Inoue downed Donaire with a left hook to the liver. But he made it to his feet at a count of 9 and kept fighting until the final bell. After the fight, Donaire and Inoue showed each other mutual respect.
It's a lovely shot. I don't know what the ref's doing. He's counting now. That's a lovely left to the body, Chris.
Well, he's down for only the third time in his career. As Inoue opens up again, seeks the left into Inoue. Applause for a moment there. His work rate has rarely dropped, but for Inoue, it's just this where age and youth and
If that's into the Hall of Fame, it's a good finish for Inoue.
With Inoue lauding Donaire as a true champion, Inoue was presented the Muhammad Ali Trophy by fighting Harada. Afterward, Inoue revealed he suffered a fractured orbital bone in the second round, causing him to see double, and also a broken nose. The fight was later voted the Ring magazine.
Better than any fan could have put it.